Wilson Morales from Black Film and TV. Hey, Jeff, how's it going?
Wilson Morales, thank you so much for doing this, sir. It's so nice to meet you.
What makes Malcolm, Ian Malcolm, still around 30 years later? We get to see him, go through all this stuff all over again.
Well, yes, and your question is why is the character going through something having to do with
Yes.
dinosaurs now?
Yeah, he's sticking around 30 years later. Ian Malcolm is still around. He has not been killed. He's not been eaten.
Well, that's true. That's pretty lucky, isn't it? For his character, I mean, to be in that close proximity to dinosaurs. And we saw him 30 years ago, and then in a couple other situations, be close enough to dinosaurs where he saw people getting eaten, and he didn't get eaten. Yeah, he's lucky to be around, and he's probably transformed by that. I don't know if you've ever been that close to a life and death situation, but I'll bet it would change you. Anyway, he's still around now, and I think he's involved in cutting edge mathematics and science, and because of his experience, maybe uh, has a passionate interest in seeing that the human race continues in the best way possible and trying to make his resources used effectively. And so I think my character has been writing books and now finds himself fighting the forces, as I did long ago, of ignorance and greed and profit, people interested in making a profit, to make sure that all this technology is used in the best way. Just like in the real world, we have to all cooperate on a global level to solve some very challenging issues. And if this imaginary world were real and genetics, powerful as they are, had intruded upon us, we'd want to make sure and have to work together to make sure that our planet continues and we get along with each other and all the animals thrive and flourish too.
You've been part of so many franchises for so long that with this particular film, when you have Sam and Laura coming back, and then as the audience will see, there's that moment when everybody's together. What was that feeling like? Because you never know when a film can get greenlit for a sequel and when that's going to happen. So to see these colleagues all over again, to actually be working, what was that feeling like? How many takes did it get to the tape for everybody to get it right?
Well, amazing. Well, those guys can. They hit the ground running, and they can do it immediately. You're talking about two of the greatest actors in our world, of our generation, or any generation, and two of the greatest people. I haven't been on screen with them since then, and now to be together with them was a thrill beyond belief. They're just great. And our first day, as I remember, was for people who haven't seen the movie, I don't want to give too much away, but we're in a vehicle. I'm driving. That was our first scene. And Colin Trevorrow, our great director, was directing us, and we were encouraged to improvise a little bit. And it was we kind of fell back into it, and it was fun and hilarious and trippy and amazing. Deepest respect to both of them. They're life-changing acquaintances, and collaborators.
Great to see you. Great talking to you. Have fun wherever you're at. Take care.
So great to see you. Thanks for doing this. Take care.